Welcome and good morning to this edition of Coffee with Cancer. I don't like this spot. Hang on one second. Let me move things around to somewhere else where I can see better. Ooh, I could do I think that works. It doesn't really work. I'm still really dark on the screen, aren't I? Well, yeah, that doesn't really work. It's a little bit not, it's like cloudy or something. Or maybe it's just me. Um, well, it doesn't really work. Oh, you know what? Maybe if I turn around the other way. Hang on a second, guys. A little technical engineering going on. Oh, this will help either. It's just a little bit too low. That's right. Oh, that works better. Sorry, guys. That's better. Welcome and good morning to this edition of Coffee with Cancer. I'm your host, Dennis, and I just woke up. In case you couldn't tell, I got the puppy eyes and the old look on my face, and whew, wow. What temperature? It is 71 here, Cynthia. 71 degrees. But in my hometown of King Ferry, New York, where I left to come here, it's 19. Ha ha ha. Holy cow. Let's tuck the legs up here and get myself comfortable. Okay. Whoa. Let's see who we got in here. Now, and I'm sure most of you know this already, but I have a video out right now called How Many and How Much, or How Much and How Many, to guess how much money in dollars, not and how many coins specifically numbered, Tommy. How many numbers of coins do I have? Did I find this year? And I'm giving away a little bit of silver and a $2 bill and a bicentennial $50 to the winners of that contest, which will end or be drawn on or be looked at to announced after Christmas. So let me just say good morning to Tommy from River Styx, and of course Cynthia, who's been here since before the sun rose this morning. Randy, good morning, Randy. And Plugs for Days. I'm here. Don't panic, he says. Good God. Um, and Plugs, sorry to say, but you weren't here first today. Swamp Rat Nation. Um, and SWFL. Dennis is in the house. Well, I'll tell you what, this is a good crowd now. This stream has a chance of surviving. Welcome. Thanks for coming in this morning. I had a pretty good weekend, I think. I didn't really do too much. Yeah, I didn't do anything at all, actually. It rained on and off over the weekend, so I didn't go out and do much. I didn't do any metal detecting. I did the one video. I have one more to put up. Wow, check that out. Congratulations, Swamp Rat Nation. On a 1913 Barber Dime. Way to go. Yeah, Tommy, it rained here yesterday on and off throughout the day. And then it rained a little bit last night. Just genuinely, you you would think here in Florida when it's raining it would be warm rain because Florida's warmer, but the fact is it's still cold. So I did go out yesterday, pick up some parts for the van, and today I'm gonna put those parts on the van. SWFL says it's gonna rain today where he is. Well, man, Swamp Rat, I think that would be awesome. I forget, where are you? You're in like the middle of the state, right? Randy had a pretty good day. He said, I went out yesterday and found my third IHP in 2 weeks. Man, that's fantastic. You're making me feel a little jelly. I haven't, metal detecting in Florida now just doesn't have the same zing that it had last year, because I found so much stuff over the summer in New York and in Maine, mostly in New York. So congratulations on the IHPs. Man, I love digging those things up. Plugs for Days says the rain has officially started. Orlando, oh, Swampy, that's not very far away from me. Just south of Orlando. Well, buddy, that's not very far away at all. The other Dennis is over on the other coast, west coast, and I'm over here on the east coast. Almost straight across as the crow flies from Lake Okeechobee. Let me see. I'm looking for a affirmation for today. Okay, why don't I get something? What's that? Wow, that's pretty darn funny, Plugs. Um, Here's what I learned about the rock tumblers. I've got the 2 drum tumbler, and um, if you over tumble your clad, the Coinstar machine will not eat them. It won't take them. It spits them back. So a significant amount of coins did not register on the Coinstar, and the only thing I can figure is because I over tumbled them. Yeah, Cynthia got a silver ring yesterday. Congratulations, little Miss Cynthia. I knew you could do it eventually. You know, here's how I see Cynthia somewhere along the way here in the next anywhere from year to 10 years. She's going to be better than all of us at metal detecting with the Econex 800. Let's see. Okay, so today's affirmation is happiness is a choice. I base my happiness on my own accomplishments and blessings that I have been given. Oh, Plugs, dude, did I say 10 years? I don't think I said 10 years. Oh, no kidding. I've never used an AT Pro, so I don't really know how to fix that. Unless maybe the battery's dying or not taking the. Does it have a built-in battery like the Knox or 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 do you have to put in batteries? Well, there you go. Randy says, have you tried doing a factory reset on the AT Pro? Well, the fact is, we can't really say in 10 years because in 10 years, Cynthia will be like 105. She won't be out metal detecting. So, um, thank you, Cynthia. Bad connection. I think I'm getting. Swampy says he thinks it's a bad connection. He's going to take it to Calico. Um, SWFL says, I had a problem with my White's dual field battery pack contact. Contacts were dirty, cleaned with a pencil eraser. You know, I had the V3i for a year or two, and same thing. I had to periodically go through and clean the contacts on the battery packs. Um, they don't make machines like that anymore. I'll tell you what. Um, my V3i was my first machine, and I loved it. Um, more than well, I can't say more than the Knox. I really love the Knox because it's just so easy to use. Um, but my V3i was just so hard to learn how to use. I mean, it was a great machine, and uh, I found a lot with it, but not quite the same as the Knox 800. And I hear people or I see people in groups talking about the Knox 800 or the Knox 600 being a difficult machine to learn. Well, like, I want to know how far through school these people went before it to me, it's a turn it on and go machine, and you dig every single target. And it just was the simplest thing for me to conceptualize the Knox, because there's nothing to it. There's no, the White's V3i. I had to create custom programs for every state that I went to, for every type of soil that I was in, and while it worked very well, um, it was just such a challenge to learn how this thing works, as opposed to the Knox, where you turn it on, you push button, and you go. Mayor Videos, good morning, buddy. I haven't seen you in here in a while. Welcome to the show. No, that's the wrong one. I don't care about that one. Oh, wait, no, we can leave that one up there. I missed what that was. Wait a minute. What did I just click on? So Swampy is over there in the middle of the state, or not far from in Castleberry, right? I'm pretty sure that's where Calico is Castleberry, and I've heard really good stuff about the Vanquish 540. I've never tried it. And River Sticks Outdoors says I would call Chuck's Molly for my Vanquish to save money. He also ships. Okay, well, cool. Yeah, well, that's probably true. You know, it just surprises me when I hear people talking about the Equinox being a difficult machine to learn and understand. That there's nothing to learn. You turn the machine on, you uh, do an EMI balance. You can. It's a choice whether you ground balance. I always ground balance my machine before I start swinging it, and you swing, and whatever repeatable tone I hear, I dig it up. I mean, it's not rocket science, man. Um, I'm just saying, like, seriously. Um, oh, we got a nice group of people here this morning. Are you serious, Tommy? I need to find out who you're going to. Um, thank you, Mare Video. Appreciate that. Yeah. That's right. Oh, you told me that the last time you were in St. Cloud. Um, well, good morning, FL Thunder. Welcome. Don't have any coffee yet. But I have. Whoops. Did I just do that? I don't have any coffee yet, but I have had some Coca-Cola this morning because I ran out of coffee. So, I posed the question here Friday, and you joined Team Knox, and I'll never get back. Tommy, I threw that link up there if you want to come in and say hi to everybody. Or if anybody else wants to come up, you're welcome to click the link and come on up. Yeah, Rob, you're over on the west coast of Florida. We're over here on the east coast of Florida, and some of us are in the neither coast of Florida. So what's we know Cynthia went to. Oh, and Cynthia, how was your Christmas with your family on Saturday? I hope everything went fantastically, and you ate way too much sweet potato pie. Oh, acting up. That is not what I want. Chat's going too fast. I can't keep up with it. Neither coast would about to leave Disney World. Oh, that Disney World sucks. Personally, I'm not a Disney person. I don't really care about Disney, and it costs way too much money. In my opinion. So for those of you who weren't here Friday, the question is, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Are you guys going out metal detecting? Are you having a big dinner with the fam? Is grandma going to come over and pinch your cheeks? Cynthia says her Christmas was good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, Rob, I'll tell you, I think Disney is just a big waste of money. You go there, you pay thousands of dollars to enjoy the standing in line. You get in line to stand in line to wait in line to go to a ride to wait in line some more. If you get the fast pass, well, everybody gets the fast pass, and they're fast passing it right into another line where they're waiting. If you have a meal, it costs you 2 months wages to feed your family for a day. I hate and I personally don't like roller coasters. They scare the crap out of me. I don't want to go down a big water slide because I'm afraid of heights, and I just have no interest in. Yeah, there's a lot of lines. It just is. It's a horrible, horrible, wretched place filled with way too many people all jammed in next to each other. No, it's really not for me. Um, um, hey, Jim Steele, welcome to the show. Yeah, see, I don't know why you would put your mom on a ride called the Tower of Terror. I mean, are you trying to get rid of her or what? I mean, it's just not. I don't know where the thought process is to spend thousands of dollars. If you want to go on a ride of terror, look here, y'all just give me that $3,000 a day. Sit your ass on the back of my van, and I'll take you on a ride you'll never forget. Oh, yeah. Well, Rob, I don't know why you're talking about Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's over, man. Okay, so in your case, Rob, you worked at Disney, so it was free. But there are so many people who spend so much. I have friends that invited me to go with them to Disney several years back. Um, Rob, you have friends? Oh my God. I'm so happy for you, man. No, anyway, just kidding. So they took me to Disney for a day. They took me there so I could take a bunch of photographs, but um, and it was overwhelming the amount of people um, that were ahead of me in the line. And I went on one little roller coaster with my niece when she was like 5, and she thought it was the funniest thing because it terrified me. So, see you later, Marlon. Merry, merry, happy, happy. Um, did I say what is everyone doing for Thanksgiving? Oh, wow. That's because I haven't really woke up yet. I am so sorry, guys. The the brain is not connecting, Tommy. This is why I need a co-host to keep me in line. Um, um, I would agree with that sentiment, Jim Steele. Um, my mom was the sweetest lady on the planet. I know, and absolutely true. And um, and it's probably been 20 years, and she died right after Christmas of 92. So those I personally I don't celebrate Christmas anymore. I don't. To me, um, I'm I'm alone in the world. I'm by myself 99% of the time. I have no family remaining alive, and I don't celebrate those days. It's kind of like a birthday. It's just another day for me, and so I'm happy to see other people enjoying the holidays, but it's really not a big deal to me because um, in my world, it's just me. I'm the only person in my world when it comes to the holidays. And so I will probably go metal detecting. Um, and I've been talking with Bernie, and there's lots and lots and lots of beaches in this area. Um, uh, there's another metal detectorist on this coast in the town where I am who really would rather I wasn't here metal detecting. And so I've kind of lost interest in metal detecting properties here at this point. Um, and so I'm probably going to go hit a beach somewhere with either with somebody or by myself. Um, so, yes, I'm in my own little world. That is correct, Rob. Um, let's see. And Swamp Rat, you're absolutely right. I'm not alone. I've got all of you. Um, uh, and 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 I am so grateful for that. Um, even some of you that I'd rather not have there. No, I'm just kidding. Um, I'm only serious. Um, uh, so uh, Rob's birthday is coming up, so everybody wish Rob a happy birthday. Um, uh, that's pretty funny. Digger Dan, welcome to the show. You didn't miss anything. It took me a few minutes to figure out where I was going to set the computer up, so that time didn't really count, even though I was live. I was walking around outside and looking for a better lighting. When I sit in the doorway of the van, it's very dark. Nobody can see my gorgeous face. So I went out to the middle of the driveway, and that didn't work. And then I climbed up in the van. So the show didn't actually start until like 5 minutes after I turned everything on. So, whoops. My phone dinged a little while ago. I was listening. I woke up to John Mellencamp. You know, I love my alarm on my cell phone because it rocks me out when I'm waking up. So I was looking at the weather this morning. Cynthia said it was 45 degrees up in her area. And I was looking on the in my hometown, it's 19 degrees this morning. Holy crap, I'm so glad I left Florida or left New York for the winter. Rob says he got 2 new permissions this week. He took his 705 and let the homeowner's 9-year-old use it in the yard. He was so excited. I think that's great, Rob. I do that periodically when I come into a property where I don't have a second machine per se at this point, but I will shorten the length on my knocks and give it to a child and let them swing it around and see if I can help them locate a target in the yard and let them dig it up, and whatever they find they get to keep. I did that with little Rosie up in New York, and the first thing she dug up was a 1936 wheat penny. And I'm telling you, she was so happy about that. It really got her excited. If you guys haven't seen my latest video, be sure to go in there and see what you think. How many coins in the number? What is the number of coins that I dug up for the year, clad, and how much money in dollars did I dig this year in clad? Rob, in my intro, in the intro I have now, there's a photograph of 2 young kids and their dad metal detecting in their front yard. In my previous intro, there was a photograph of myself and another young man in Virginia, showing him how to dig a target, how to find a target. I try to, as I'm going through a property, if there are children around, I try to let them use my equipment and try to find something. But again, I don't have a second machine to let them use. I'm trying to find my affirmation that I gave this morning, but I lost it. Oh, dang it. Guys, I lost this morning's affirmation. I lost it on my phone. It's in here somewhere. Hang on. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. So the affirmation for today I love that giveaway they're doing. I think that's really fantastic, and maybe I will win their F-22. I think that would be a great second machine to throw in here under the bed and then let somebody else use it or give it away, re-gift it in a giveaway down the line. The affirmation for today is happiness is a choice. I base my happiness on my own accomplishments and the blessings I have been given. Happiness is a choice. You can choose to be happy just as easily as you can choose to be sad. You can choose to be positive just as easily as you can choose to be negative. Happiness is a choice. Cynthia must have one of those mood rings. I think she's so cute. She says, Tommy, my ring is green today. It says I'm cold. When I first opened up here this morning, Cynthia said it was 45 degrees up there in Georgia, and she's freezing cold. Cynthia, I hope it warms up for you today. And if it doesn't, maybe it'll snow, and you can have a white Christmas. Still 45. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. At any rate, I'm going to call this the stream. I have a doctor's appointment today, and I've got to do a little work on the van. I want to thank everybody for coming in this morning. There's been a lot of great discussion on types of machines and options for repairs and conversations about the holidays. And of course, that little bit of conversation about Disney. For those of you that aren't here in Florida and would like to take a vacation, as I understand, Disney can be a fantastic time if you enjoy standing in lines. I'm not an advocate for Disney, and that's okay. Hey, Ray, welcome, and you're just in time for me to say goodbye. Thanks, everybody, for coming in this morning. Be sure to mash that thumbs up or that thumbs down if Charlie's in here. I absolutely believe that, Cynthia. I'll be back on Wednesday at 9 a.m. and I'll be back on Friday at 9 a.m. Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a fantastic holiday, and I hope you get everything you're wishing for this year for Christmas. I hope Santa's good to all of us. I hope he brings me a big old fat gold coin when I'm out on the beach. Thanks, everybody.